Hello everyone, we are Group 44. The title of our report is Finding the Perfect Blend, High Happiness, Business Opportunity, and Generosity in the Top Country. Next, let me introduce my team member for you first. Our team leader is Mohammed Ninyas bin Abiaziz. He will be responsible for the recommendations, conclusions, and the second guy is Liu Kui Peng. He will be responsible for the research question 3 and 4. And my name is Liu Siqi. I will be responsible for the business topic, data source, and the research question 5. And the last girl, Chong Wei Yi, she will be responsible for the research question 1 and 2. For the content, our contents include the business topic, data source, research question 1 to 5, recommendations, and conclusion. For the first part, business topic. Why our group chose this topic? With the advancement of the technology and globalization, we are given the opportunity to cherry pick the location that suits us best to live in. However, best options make it harder for everyone to pinpoint their most ideal location. Hence, this study is conducted to investigate each country for their charm. Second one, what advice will we giving people through this research? We're considering that the definition of happiness varies with personal experiences and cultural backgrounds. We will utilize both quantitative and qualitative data to comprehensively assess the various factors that influence residents' sense of the well-being. Through this approach, we hope to provide a guide for those seeking new home, enabling them to make informed decisions based on their lifestyle performances and values. So, our report keywords is happiness, happiest country, openness and opportunity, rules and regulation. The next part, data source. In this data source, our group mainly use the World Happiness Report to connect the data. The data for the World Happiness Report is connected through the combination of objective indicator and subjective well-being assessments. The methodology primarily involves large-scale surveys conducted by GRAP, which ask respondents to rate their own happiness using the cultural ladder, a tool that asks individuals to imagine a ladder with the best possible life for them being a 10 and the worst possible being a 0. And next part is for the research question part. Our team member will explain it for you.
The question 1. How significant is each factor for the happiness score? As mentioned previously, 6 factors were used to measure happiness scores for each country. Just like any analysis, the first step is to measure the readability of the data. Thus, the first research question focuses on measuring the correlation of each factor to happiness score. Scatter plot graph was our main pick to observe the trend of each factor followed by calculating the correlation. Two general rules for correlation are any value below 0 is a negative relationship and value above 0 will be a positive relationship. Any value above 0.5 indicates strong correlation and value below 0.5 is less significant. The conclusion: the data is reliable and all factors have a positive relationship with happiness score. The question 1. How significant is each factor for The question 2. What's the overall performance of countries in Asia? Countries are divided into three different categories, which are a happy country, moderately happy, and less happy. The methodology includes finding the value of 33 percentile and 67th percentile of global happiness score. Any country with a happiness score that falls below 33 percentile will be considered as less happy country. Countries with a happiness score between 33 and 67th percentile will be considered moderately happy, and anything above 67th percentile will be considered a happy country. The conclusion. Overall, only 9% of countries in Asia are truly happy and 37% countries in Asia are less happy. Thus, the finding from this research question is to eliminate 8 countries from the list as the user may pick. The question
Let's start with our third point of discussion. Which country is the best for altruism and a good place to raise a family? Different countries have different strong points coming from cultural backgrounds or geographical factors. For instance, Indonesia, Myanmar, and Thailand are well known for their hospitality and they are willing to go extra miles for others. Furthermore, certain countries encourage healthy diet and a lifestyle which ultimately will increase life expectancy. Countries like Hong Kong, Singapore, Japan, and South Korea are the perfect example for that. Social support is another aspect that we are looking into, and countries like Mongolia, Singapore, and the Maldives are great in that. Social support is necessary to ensure the society is well taken care of either by government influence and initiative from the locals. So, by combining these factors, the list of countries performing quite well are Singapore, Hong Kong, Thailand, Japan, and Taiwan. The fourth one, which country is the best place to make a living? Fundamental measure to observe countries with good business opportunity is GDP. Country with a strong GDP has a very efficient and healthy economy which ensures supply and demand at an optimum level. Countries with a strong GDP are the likes of Singapore, Hong Kong, Taiwan, Japan, and South Korea. Another factor that is important for our business matter is freedom. Freedom is important because it allows the citizens to do what they do best, especially on the business side. People who make a living doing what they like will encourage a healthy economy, and countries like Cambodia, Vietnam, Laos, Philippines, and Singapore are good at portraying that. Last part of our business matter is corruption. One of the things investors avoid is government corruption or intervention. This aspect will hinder business progress, and countries that have less corruption are Singapore, Hong Kong, and Japan. So, in conclusion, countries with good business matter are Singapore, Hong Kong, Taiwan, Japan, and Malaysia.
For the last question, which country is the ideal place based on the previous factor and how stable are they over the year? We can see the table, but the ultimate matter equals business matter plus family matter. The highlighted countries are the focus for this research question as we want to observe the performance over the year. Another aspect we are looking into the stability and consistent for those countries from the year 2020 up to the 2023. This is the ensure citizens are happy and satisfied with their nation consistently. In general, all the countries or areas are performing consistently good, but two countries show sign of the good improvement, which could be a good indicator how well they might perform going forward. These countries are China and Malaysia. For the next part recommendation, my leader will show you.
Right, let's jump into the recommendation. So, after all the research questions we've been through, all five of them, we would like to recommend top seven countries in our list. So, the first one is Singapore. Singapore is very well known as an ideal destination for both family life and business endeavor. They are very well known as a harmonious society, as they are well taken care of. Their people are well taken care of by the government, and at the same time, they have a very vast business opportunity as they are business friendly country. So by looking at both business meter and family meter, they are doing exceptionally well for both scale. Next country on our list is Japan. So for Japan, they offers a very unique blend of rich culture. They are very well known for safety. They have advanced infrastructure, and at the same time, their business opportunity are compelling for both family and business alike. By looking at both meter, family and business meter, they are doing well as well. They are doing great as well. Our third country of choice is Malaysia. We believe Malaysia provide a diverse cultural experience, an excellent educational option, and affordable living and business thriving business opportunity. By looking at their meter, the business meter is doing well, but for family meter, it's on the mid range. Our fourth country of choice is Thailand. So for Thailand, they offer a vibrant culture, a stunning natural beauty, affordable living costs, and a growing economy. So by looking into the meter that we have, they are doing quite well for family meter. It is a good place to raise a family, but for business, they're doing average, mediumly. Next country, right? Next country on our list is China and both of their region, Hong Kong and Taiwan. So for China, they have a high business meter but medium family meter. China is very well known for their dynamic economy, diverse culture, and strong educational opportunity. As a country for business, they are definitely top pick as they are very well into all the industry available. So it is definitely a good place to start a business. So for the other two regions, Taiwan and Hong Kong, we're gonna do this simultaneously as both of these regions are similar in some aspect. So for both business meter and family meter, they're doing well, and both of these region are very well known for their cosmopolitan vibe. They have a perfect blend of modernity and tradition, excellent healthcare and educational opportunity. Besides that, they are very well known for being generous, especially to other nations. They are very welcoming, as a lot of expats decided to go there to stay there. So it is definitely a country that it is definitely a region that people should check out. So that should sums up all the seven countries or region that we want to recommend. Next thing on our agenda is a tool we created using Power BI called Spider Radar. So what it does is it allows users to visualize a simplified yet informative comparison between two countries or more. User guide will be available as well next to this visual in our Power BI. Please check that out. So we will look into all the six factors for each countries, and users can handpick whichever country that they want to make comparison on, coming from Asian country, all the Asian country available. Mm, Next thing on our list is research and planning. So for this part, we decided to include certain things that users should look into before making that big decision to move to another country. As you all might know, it's not going to be easy, as moving to another countries requires certain preparation and going through legal requirements. So the things that we deem important are visa requirement, cost of living, healthcare and insurance, housing, financial preparation, logistic arrangement, cultural adaptation, and legal and tax consideration. So all of these are important that users have to, do further study, further research on before making that big decision. So that sums up our project. So in conclusion, we want to say that the project itself is a comprehensive analysis which we conduct to measure all the relevant factors to find balance between the economy and social cohesion. So one thing to note from our finding is that the approach is more or less generalized as our data is limited, and that the data itself doesn't include in-depth factors which could heavily influence some countries. In conclusion, it is necessary for users to approach the study as a guide and conduct further research into countries of choice, as their finding might differ from our approach. That should be all from us, Group 4. Thank you very much.
Okay,
Group
thank you
4,
very much.
thank you
That's
very
all
much.
from group 44. Thank
Group
you.
4, thank you very much.